Welcome to Understand All. I'm your host, Aslakir Gerleaf, and today we're embarking on a fascinating journey into the world of coal gasification. So buckle up and get ready to discover how this innovative technology is reshaping our energy landscape. Have you ever wondered if there's a way to transform coal into something cleaner and more versatile? Well, that's exactly what coal gasification does. It's like giving coal a molecular makeover, breaking it down and rebuilding it into a powerful gas called syngas. Now, you might be thinking, isn't coal a dirty fuel? And you're right, traditional coal combustion has a pretty bad rap when it comes to the environment. But here's the plot twist. Coal gasification can actually reduce sulfur dioxide emissions by a whopping 99%. That's according to the US Environmental Protection Agency. But wait, there's more. Coal gasification isn't just about generating electricity. The syngas it produces is like the Swiss Army knife of the energy world. It can be used to create plastics, fertilizers, and even liquid fuels. In fact, the Gasification and Syngas Technologies Council reports that about 18% of the world's hydrogen comes from coal gasification. Who knew? Let's take a moment to appreciate the science behind this process. It involves a series of chemical reactions that sound like they're straight out of a mad scientist's lab: partial oxidation, steam reforming, and hydrogenation. These reactions work together to transform solid coal into a gas that's ready to be used in all sorts of applications. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but is it economically viable? Well, the US Energy Information Administration notes that electricity from coal gasification can cost between 6 to 12 cents per kilowatt hour, which is higher than traditional coal plants. But as the technology advances, those costs are expected to come down. And speaking of advancements, let's talk about the different types of gasification technologies out there. You've got your fixed bed gasifiers, which are like the reliable workhorses of the industry. Then there are fluidized bed gasifiers, the agile acrobats that can handle a variety of feedstocks. And let's not forget about entrained flow gasifiers, the speed demons of the gasification world. Each of these technologies has its own unique strengths and applications. But the real game changer in coal gasification is China. According to the International Energy Agency, China accounts for a staggering 80% of the world's coal gasification capacity. That's like having a giant gasification factory the size of a small country. Of course, no discussion of coal gasification would be complete without addressing the environmental concerns. While it does offer some improvements over traditional coal combustion, it still faces challenges when it comes to water usage and carbon dioxide emissions. But here's where things get interesting. Some coal gasification plants are now capturing that CO2 and using it for enhanced oil recovery, which can boost oil production by 10-20%. It's like recycling on an industrial scale. Looking to the future, coal gasification could play a key role in the transition to a hydrogen economy. The International Energy Agency is tracking pilot projects that combine coal gasification with carbon capture and storage to produce clean hydrogen. It's a high-wire act that could help balance our energy needs with our environmental goals. But let's not forget about the economic impact of coal gasification. The US Department of Energy points out that these projects can create thousands of jobs during construction and hundreds of permanent positions once they're up and running. That's a significant boost to local economies. And here's a fun fact. Coal gasification could even help us tackle our plastic waste problem. Since it's used to produce the chemicals needed for plastics, it offers a potential alternative to oil-based feedstocks. So, the next time you sip from a plastic straw, remember that it might have started its life as a lump of coal. As we near the end of our journey into the world of coal gasification, let's recap some of the key takeaways. First, this technology is like a molecular makeover for coal, transforming it into a versatile gas that can be used for electricity, chemicals, and fuels. Second, while it does offer some environmental benefits over traditional coal combustion, it still faces challenges that need to be addressed. And third, it could play a significant role in our energy future, particularly when it comes to hydrogen production and carbon capture. But perhaps the most important lesson we can learn from coal gasification is the power of innovation. By thinking creatively and embracing new technologies, we can find ways to meet our energy needs while also protecting our planet. It's a delicate balance, but one that's worth striving for. So, the next time you flip on a light switch or fill up your car with gas, take a moment to think about the incredible journey that energy has taken to reach you. From the depths of the earth to the power plant to your home, it's a complex web of science, engineering, and human ingenuity. And who knows? Maybe one day, coal gasification will be as common as solar panels or wind turbines. But until then, it's up to us to keep exploring, innovating, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. So, what can you do to be a part of this exciting energy revolution? Start by staying informed and engaged. Follow the latest developments in coal gasification and other clean energy technologies. Talk to your friends and family about the importance of finding sustainable solutions to our energy challenges. And most importantly, never stop asking questions and seeking out new knowledge, because that's what Understand All is all about. Empowering you with the information and insights you need to make sense of our complex world. So, keep listening, keep learning, and keep being a part of the conversation. And that's a wrap for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of coal gasification. Join me next time as we explore another cutting-edge technology that's shaping our future. Until then, stay curious, stay engaged, and never stop learning.